Hello, and welcome to our introduction and location section for the SMC Chiller that we're going to be using on the VC 60,000 system. On the front of the chiller, we have the breaker handle, which is your power switch. On the top of the chiller is the ventilation air outlet, with inlet filters on the sides. This allows air to be drawn in the sides, across the radiators, and exhausted out the top of the system. The dust-proof filters over the inlets must be kept clean either by vacuuming or rinsing. The operation display panel is your main control panel for operators and technicians. On the right side of the chiller, you will find the product label, which has the SMC model number and serial number. Next to that is the fluid level gauge. You can see that our fluid is right between the high and low mark. The overflow port is used mainly for customers who have an automatic fill port hooked to the customer's water supply. Our systems should not have a problem with overfilling. The fluid fill port is where the customers or the technician could add fluid as needed to keep the levels at the right amount. The circulating fluid outlet and return ports are located here with shut-off valves. At the very bottom, you can see the drain tank port, which also has its own shut-off. The service covers must be removed in a specific order as listed in the service manual. Start with the front panel for the electrical unit and then continue on to the upper side panel. The remaining three covers may be removed as needed. Inside the front cover, you can see the earth leakage breakers, which may need to be switched on at installation. The display unit is covering most of the main circuit board at the top, and underneath that is the interface board. The power terminal strip near the bottom of this unit is where the power cable will need to be attached at install. Inside the system, you can see a system of copper pipes. All of these copper pipes contain the refrigerant circuit that we will not be servicing. The parts of the refrigeration circuit include the air-cooled condenser, the compressor, and the heat exchanger. More important to us is the circulating fluid system. These parts include the pump, temperature sensor PT1 on the bottom, pressure sensor PS1 on the top, and temperature sensor PT2 down below. This is a close-up view of the temperature sensor PT1 and pressure sensor PS1. To power on our chiller unit, turn your power breaker to the on position. You'll receive a welcome message first on the panel, and it will change. Once it changes, this is the present value of your cooling liquid in centigrade, and below that is the set value. Once you've come up to this point, press the run button and circulation will start. To power the system off, push the run stop button first. Your run will go into a slow flashing mode. Once the run goes blank, then you're okay to turn off the breaker. Run has stopped blinking. Breaker to the off position. This has been a brief introduction and some of the locations on our SMC chiller unit that we're using on the VC60000. Thank you for your time.